Imagine you're walking down a crowded street, thousands of people rushing past. Now, imagine one of those people desperately needs a lifesaver, and you might be the only person in that entire crowd who can help them. That sounds like something out of a movie, right? But for someone battling blood cancer, this isn't a movie plot. It's their reality. And you, yes you, could be their one and only chance. Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly powerful. Something that costs you nothing but a few minutes of your time, but could mean a lifetime for someone else. We're talking about blood stem cell donation. Now, when you hear donation, you probably think of giving blood. And that's fantastic. Blood donation is vital. We all know our blood types, right? A, B, OB, O, positive, negative. There are only 8 main types, which makes finding a match for a blood transfusion relatively straightforward. But when it comes to blood cancer, the story is completely different. What happens when the cancer fights back and the treatments stop working? For many, the last and only hope for survival is a blood stem cell transplant. This procedure can essentially reboot a patient's immune system and give them a brand new chance at life. Here's where it gets complicated. A stem cell transplant isn't about matching blood types. It's about matching something far more complex, your human leukocyte antigen, or HLA type. Think of HLA as your body's unique barcode, a specific set of proteins on the surface of your cells that tells your immune system what belongs and what is a foreign invader. While there are only 8 blood types, there are over 20,000 known HLA characteristics, and these can combine in millions of different ways. For a transplant to be successful, a patient needs a donor with an HLA type that is as close to a perfect match as possible. Otherwise, the patient's body could reject the new cells, or the donated cells could attack the patient's body. So, what are the odds of finding the perfect match? It's not 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. For many patients, the chance of finding a matching donor is a staggering 1 in 100,000. And for patients from diverse ethnic backgrounds, the odds can be even worse, because HLA types are inherited and often unique to specific ethnic groups. This is why the Global Stem Cell Registry is so incredibly important. It's a worldwide database of potential lifesavers, people just like you and me who have volunteered to be on standby. The more people who join, especially people from diverse backgrounds, the higher the chance that every single patient can find their match. I know what some of you might be thinking. A transplant, donation? That sounds scary and painful. Does it involve surgery? This is one of the biggest myths about stem cell donation, and I really want to clear it up. For the vast majority of donors, about 90% of them, the process is completely non-surgical and is very similar to donating plasma. It's a procedure called peripheral blood stem cell donation, or PBSC. For a few days leading up to the donation, you'll receive injections of a naturally occurring protein that encourages your body to produce extra stem cells and release them from your bone marrow into your bloodstream. Then, on donation day, you simply sit in a comfortable chair for a few hours. Blood is drawn from one arm, passed through a machine that filters out those life-saving stem cells, and then the rest of your blood is returned to your other arm. You can watch movies, read a book, or just relax. The most common side effects are flu-like symptoms from the injections, like bone aches or a headache, but these disappear quickly after the donation. That's it. A few hours of your time, a little temporary discomfort to give someone years of life. The other 10% of donations are done through a bone marrow donation. This is a surgical procedure performed under general anesthesia, so you feel absolutely nothing. Doctors use a needle to draw liquid marrow from the back of your pelvic bone. The most common side effect is feeling sore, like you've taken a fall on the ice for a few days. Your body replenishes the marrow within a few weeks. While it's more involved, remember that this method is only used when it's medically necessary for the patient's specific condition, and you are always in control and can decide what you are comfortable with. The point is, you are never locked into anything. Registering simply means you are willing to be contacted if you are a match. It means you are willing to learn more and potentially say yes to saving a life. So, how do you join this global team of heroes? It couldn't be easier. If you are between the ages of 18 and 55 and in general good health, you can register for free. All it takes is a simple cheek swab. You visit a registry website like DKMS.org or your country's official registry. They will mail you a free kit to your home. The kit contains a few cotton swabs. You just swab the inside of your cheeks, seal them in the provided envelope and mail it back. That's it. It takes 5 minutes. Your sample is then analyzed to determine your unique HLA type, and that information is anonymously entered into the global registry. Your personal details are kept completely confidential. You'll only be contacted if your HLA type comes up as a potential match for a patient in need, anywhere in the world. It could be a year from now, 10 years from now, or it could be never. But if that call does come, you'll know that you have the rare opportunity to be someone's only hope. Think about the person on the other end of that match. It could be a child who wants nothing more than to go back to school and play with their friends. It could be a new parent who dreams of watching their baby grow up. It could be a teacher, a firefighter, a musician, someone with a whole life ahead of them, a life that's been put on hold by cancer. Every 3 minutes, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Many of them will need a transplant to survive. And right now, thousands of patients are searching for a matching donor. They are hoping, waiting, for a stranger to step up. You don't need to be a doctor or a scientist to save a life. You just need to be a person who cares. A person willing to take 5 minutes to swab a cheek. You might think, what are the chances I'll ever be a match? But what if you are? What if, out of all the people in the world, your unique genetic code is the one that can give someone a future? This is a chance to make a profound, tangible impact on another human's life. It is a story you'll carry with you forever, the story of how you gave someone the ultimate gift, the gift of time, the gift of life. So please, take a moment after this video. Visit a site like DKMS.org or search for your National Stem Cell Registry. It's free, it's easy, and it's one of the most heroic things you can ever do. You might be someone's 1 in 100,000. You might be someone's only chance. Register today. It could be the most important thing you ever do. Thanks so much for watching and for opening your heart to this important cause. If this message resonated with you, please share this video with your friends and family. The more people who know, the more lives we can save together. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that matters. See you next time.